Ivanka Trump was born into a world of privilege and high expectations. Her father, Donald Trump, is a real estate mogul and television personality, while her mother, Ivana Trump, was a former Czechoslovakian skier and fashion model who became a prominent businesswoman and socialite. Ivanka's early years were marked by both luxury and high-profile public exposure. Growing up in the Trump Tower penthouse, she was often in the public eye from a young age, frequently accompanying her father to events. Her family's wealth and prominence meant that Ivanka was accustomed to the spotlight. Her relationship with her father, Donald Trump, was close, and she was often seen as his confidant and one of his most trusted business partners, alongside her brothers. Education and early professional development. In addition to attending elite schools, Ivanka took a strong interest in business from an early age. During her time at the University of Pennsylvania, she interned for major companies, including the retail giant Vogue, which sparked her interest in fashion. Upon completing her education in 2004, Ivanka entered the real estate world, initially working under the guidance of her father. However, she soon realized that she could carve out her own path, balancing both the real estate world and her entrepreneurial ambitions in the fashion industry. This led her to launch her own brand, Ivanka Trump, which became successful and was sold in high-end department stores. Ivanka Trump's brand, which she started in 2007, was originally a line of jewelry. The brand expanded into various sectors, including fashion, footwear, handbags, and home decor. It became known for its combination of luxury and sophistication aimed at professional women. The brand's products were featured in prestigious stores such as Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom, and Ivanka's clothing line was praised for its versatile designs that blended business attire with elegance. Despite some initial success, Ivanka's brand faced criticism due to its connection to the Trump family name, particularly when her father became president. In 2018, after a growing backlash and ethical concerns regarding potential conflicts of interest, Ivanka Trump announced that she was stepping away from the business to focus entirely on her role in the White House. By 2021, the Ivanka Trump brand was discontinued, and many of the company's operations. In addition to her entrepreneurial ventures, Ivanka Trump worked for the Trump Organization for many years, first as a project manager and later as an executive vice president. She became a key player in overseeing major real estate developments, including hotel and condo projects across the U.S. and internationally. Ivanka was known for her role in revitalizing properties like the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., which became a symbol of the family's influence. She also played a significant role in managing the Trump Organization's day-to-day operations while her father focused on his growing business empire. Ivanka was often described as a capable businesswoman who had a strong understanding of real estate development, fashion, and branding. Ivanka Trump's involvement in her father's presidential campaign and subsequent role in the White House marked one of the most notable periods of her life. As a senior advisor to President Donald Trump, Ivanka did not hold an official title but was granted broad access and influence. She worked closely with key figures in the administration, especially in areas of economic development, women's issues, and workforce training. In particular, Ivanka championed the Women's Global Development and Prosperity Initiative, WGDP, which aimed to empower women economically in developing countries. She also focused on workforce development within the U.S. and championed paid family leave initiatives, which she later pushed for as part of the Trump administration's policy agenda. However, her role in the administration was controversial. Many critics questioned whether she had the necessary qualifications to serve as a senior advisor and whether her proximity to power presented conflicts of interest. In addition, some of her policy proposals, such as paid family leave, faced challenges within the broader GOP. Nevertheless, she maintained a strong public presence and was often seen as a moderating influence within the White House. Ivanka's personal life has also been in the spotlight due to her marriage to Jared Kushner, a real estate developer and media mogul. The couple married in a lavish ceremony in 2009 and have 3 children together: Arabella Rose, Joseph Frederick, and Theodore James. The couple shares similar political and business interests, and both played key roles during Donald Trump's presidential campaign and subsequent administration. The couple also co-owned the real estate company Kushner Companies and was involved in various business dealings, some of which came under scrutiny during their time in the White House. Their partnership in both personal and professional matters led them to be known as the power couple of the post-White House in recent years. Since leaving the White House in January 2021, Ivanka Trump has largely stepped away from the political spotlight, choosing to focus on her family and private life. She and her husband, Jared Kushner, have continued to reside in Miami, Florida, after relocating from Washington, D.C. Ivanka has remained relatively quiet in terms of direct political involvement but has kept a public presence with occasional remarks and social media posts. Her future plans remain uncertain, though there has been speculation about her potential return to politics or a continued focus on philanthropy and business. Ivanka Trump's legacy is complex. She is admired by some for her achievements as a businesswoman and her advocacy for women's empowerment. She has built a brand based on both her family name and her personal endeavors. However, her association with her father's controversial presidency has overshadowed much of her career. Throughout her life, Ivanka has faced accusations of hypocrisy and conflicts of interest, particularly with regard to her business dealings while in government and the public perception of nepotism within the Trump administration. While she has maintained a strong and loyal following, Ivanka's time in politics remains a divisive issue. Despite this, she continues to be a significant figure in American culture, business, and politics, particularly among those who see her as a role model for women in leadership positions. The Trump Card. Playing to Win in Work and Life, 2009. In this book, Ivanka shares her journey in the business world, offering advice on how to succeed in a competitive, male-dominated environment. Women Who Work. Rewriting the Rules for Success, 2017. This book focuses on balancing career and family, offering tips for women navigating the challenges of achieving professional success while maintaining personal fulfillment. Ivanka Trump's journey from businesswoman to political figure and her ongoing influence remains a subject of both fascination and wonder.